So here we are with part two. Christian Checker and Mrs. Rathbone reading the story of Drakestail. If you missed part one, you better go back and watch part one first, okay? Here we go. Are you ready, Christian?
Ready.
Excellent. A little farther on, he meets Comrade Wasp's Nest maneuvering his wasps.
Well, good morning, friend Drakestail,
Says Comrade Wasp's Nest.
Where are we bound for so spruce and fresh?
I am going to the king for what he owes me.
Oh, take me with thee.
Drakestail said to himself.
One can't have too many friends. I will.
Says he.
But with your battalion to drag along, you will soon be tired. Make yourself quite small. Go into my throat, get into my gizzard, and I will carry you.
By Jove, that's a good idea,
says Comrade Wasp's Nest. And left file, he takes the same road to join the others with his party. There was not much more room, but by closing up a bit they managed, and Drakestail is off again singing. He arrived thus at the capital and threaded his way straight up the high street, still running and singing.
Quack, quack, quack. When shall I get my money back?
To the great astonishment of the good folks, till he came to the king's palace. He strikes the knocker.
Who is there?
Asked the porter, putting his head out of the wicket.
'Tis I, Drakestail. I wish to speak to the king. Speak to the king? That's easily said. The king is dining, will not be disturbed. Tell him that it is I, and I have come, he well knows why.
The porter shuts his wicket and goes up to say it to the king, who was just sitting down to dinner with a napkin around his neck and all his ministers.
Good, good,
said the king, laughing.
I know what this is. Make him come in and put him with the turkeys and chickens.
The porter descends.
Have the goodness to enter. Good,
said Drakestail to himself.
I shall now see how they eat at court. This way,
says the porter.
One step further. There you are. How? What? In the poultry yard?
Fancy how vexed Drakestail was.
Ah, so that's it,
says he.
Wait, I will compel you to receive me. Quack, quack, quack. When shall I get my money back?
But turkeys and chickens are creatures who don't like people that are not as themselves. When they saw the newcomer and how he was made, and when they heard him crying too, they began to look back at him.
What is it? What does he want?
Finally, they all rushed him together to overwhelm him with pecks.
I am lost,
says Drakestail to himself, when by good luck he remembers his comrade, Mr. Fox, and he cries,
Reynard, Reynard, come out of your earth, or Drakestail's life is of little worth.
Then friend Fox, who was only waiting for these words, hastens out, throws himself on the wicked fowls, and quick, quack, he tears them to pieces, so much so, at the end of 5 minutes, there was not one left alive. And Drakestail, quite content, began to sing again.
Quack, quack, quack. When shall I get my money back?
When the king, who was still at table, heard this refrain, and the poultry woman came to tell him what had been going on in the yard, he was terribly annoyed. He ordered them to throw this tail of a drake into